What's up? What's up? What is up? Welcome back to another episode of What's Up. I'm your boy Fletch. You can find me at Think that's IF_INC. What's up? What's up? What's up, guys? I'm glad y'all back into the building, enjoying y'all Thanksgiving weekend. I hope y'all had a great turkey day. I hope y'all had a good time with some family members and friends. I hope y'all out here on a good Black Friday doing all the shopping that I can't do right now. So I hope y'all are getting every bit of product and every bit of gym shoes, electronics. I hope y'all get buying everything y'all heart desires right now. Hey, go for it. Go for it. But I hope you have a great time with your family and friends. And I just hope y'all had some good food. I really do. I really hope y'all indulged in all the food. Guess what I need right now, guys? Of course, what I need, chapstick. Need some chapstick. My lips are kind of dry, so we're going to go ahead and help bless this real fast. Whew. Smartest idea, y'all. Smartest idea was to leave that joint right there. I promise y'all that was the best idea I could have had. But as we about to get this started off, I'm sorry I'm so late today. What happened? It was a lot going on as far as me not just being prepared. It's all my fault on that one. But we'll be better. We'll be better next week. Kind of got caught up in the Bears game. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. It was something. It was something. I'll save that for later. No, I ain't gonna. I'm gonna save it for now. I was on the phone with my homeboy. This is gonna be my rant for today. My Fletcher rant for today. This is the Fletcher rant. All right. Don't y'all get on my line. Don't y'all beat me up. Because I've been the same since the beginning of this season, since last year. I've been the same since the Bears have fired Lovie Smith and Urlacher in the same year. I'll preach this till my face has turned blue. I am a Bears fan, but I'm a realist. I don't put nothing past the Bears. They aggravate me year after year. I have a song. The Bears usually lose the game. So I was about to say it, but I'm a copyright that song because I want to get paid off of it. I was about to sing it, but I'm not going to sing it right now because it's funny. But anyway, so I'm never really shocked by the Bears. Upset by their decisions every year, but not shocked because it's the Bears. And so today I'm talking to my homeboy Rosie, and he was like, yo, that's bad, the Bears. As y'all know, every week I say, look, the Bears, I want them to win, but I won't be shocked if they lose every year. And the last 3 weeks, they have won. Granted, it's by the hair of their chin, the skin of their teeth. They was holding everybody by the short hairs, if y'all know what I'm talking about. Fans was having heart attacks, the heart attack Bears, because we every year, every day, it's getting tough. But they did it in the last 3 games, and I was like, look, I ain't celebrating jack until they really prove a win that actually they hold the lead and beat the team without having some lucky at the last minute win. I need for me to be all in, like for me to go and dust off my Bears gear, my hat, take the tag off my Bears shirt. I'm gonna need for y'all to go ahead and win. I'm not wasting no laundry on y'all. And so today, The Bears held the lead for the entire game. Guys, I had to go brush off. I knocked the dust off my hat. I never even wore the hat. Never worn the hat. I've had the hat for 4 years. Never even worn the hat. Knocked the dust off the hat. Took the shirt out the closet. Whoop! I guess I'm gonna have to go ahead and wear this next week. Pop the tag off the shirt. The shirt got a tag on. I ain't even took the tag off the shirt. So I'm not saying I'm Super Bowl bound with the Bears, but I'm at the point where I will wear some gear. That's all I'm saying. If y'all know me, that's a big step. That's a big step. Now, Are they a playoff team? Hey, they the kings of the North right now. Are they a playoff team? I don't know. The next look, they got to play. They have to play they have to play the Packers. I'm gonna tell y'all this right here on my Fletcher rant. If the Bears sweep, they play the Packers twice in 3 weeks. If the Bears sweep the Packers, I will not complain about the Bears for 3 entire years. They can go 0 in 3 years. Oh, I'm talking about lose every game for 3 years straight, and I will not complain. I will be just happy, fanatic. I will be ecstatic. You won't hear a peep. It'd be so quiet, you would hear a mouse pissing on cotton. That's how quiet it'd be. But if they go ahead if they beat the Packers twice and the Lions, if they beat the Lions at the end of I'm gonna go ahead and agree with my cousin Dexter and say they are bound for the Super Bowl. I will say the Bears are the Super Bowl Bears. I will y'all heard it here at 6:14 on Friday the 28th, 2025. If the Bears sweep the Packers, y'all won't hear me complain for 3 years. If they beat the Lions, I'm buying my Super Bowl ticket. I'm getting my Super Bowl ticket ready, and that's where I'm at. That's all I got to say about that. The Bears won the game. They made me take out my Bears gear. Congratulations, Bears. All right, with that being said, we just go ahead and jump into our news. Y'all know what we do over here. What's up? It's the What's Up News. We talk about politics, sports, and entertainment. Hit you with the latest and the greatest news. So, starting off, we got to go ahead and get into our notes. Starting off, the biggest thing that popped up in the news as far as politic news for me, at least. Not even for me, just for a lot of people, especially the Democrats, because right now it's so the political atmosphere is so tense right now. It's a lot of hate getting thrown. So right now, what popped off last week? Senator Mark Kelly told not only did Senator Mark Kelly tell service members. It was other former service members and women that told members. There we go. Service men and women that told fellow service members, listen, you guys don't have to follow illegal orders. And what sparked my huge rabbit hole, because I saw a post that on Twitter. On X, I'm gonna call that joint Twitter. I ain't calling that X. I saw what Stephen A. Smith, now sports journalist, now political journalist, what he said, and I'm gonna let y'all know right off bat. I am not, nor have I ever been a Stephen A. Smith fan. I don't like the way he look. I don't like the brother. I don't like him at all. I don't like his antics. I don't like what he talk about. So don't think I'm showing you this to be Stephen A's friend. I don't like the man. This is just talking points. But we're gonna jump over to Twitter and we're gonna watch the whole thing he has on his podcast, Straight Shooter. He a clown. I swear he a clown. But Straight Shooter. A caller calls in. And it's 5 minutes long, and we could look at it because I don't know if y'all looked at it, and I'll explain why I don't like Stephen A. Smith. It's very much bully tactics he does when he talks. It's very I'm gonna over talk you. I'm gonna be loud, and I'm gonna use my New York bravado to really kind of. What is New York? What is he? I don't know what he had. East Coast bravado to like stand over what you're talking about. So I don't rock with the dude. But this is what he had to say about. Let's go ahead and click this over here. Let's get this started. And my bad, guys. And let go.
You're live with Stephen A. What's up?
Hey, Stephen A. First off, I want to say I love your show. Often listen to you. I do happen to disagree with you today on a certain point, especially when it comes to our Democratic leaders that stood up and told the servicemen that they could disobey illegal orders. And the reason why is throughout history, even going back to Nazi Germany, those people that obeyed illegal orders, when they say, "Oh, I was just obeying orders,"
Stop that. You stop. Hold on. No. You stop that BS right now. First of all, don't bring up Nazi Germany on this show when you're talking about American politics in the year 2025. We're not doing that to anybody on either side of the aisle. This is America. This ain't Nazi Germany. Stop it. That's number one. Number two, here's what I was saying. If you're going to quote me accurately. Identify the illegal orders you're talking about. You don't get to speak if you're a senator of the United States who served in the United States Navy as a combat pilot, and you're just going to throw out innuendo and assertions without factual evidence to back up your claim. That's why they're investigating it. Military officials are different. This is not civilian. This is not the civilian life. You can't just do that. That's what I'm saying. He knows better. Now, that doesn't mean he committed treason. It doesn't mean he should be thrown in jail. But what it does mean is that Senator Mark Kelly needs to watch his mouth. If you're going to accuse the President of the United States of giving illegal orders, you need to say what those orders are. You need to be specific. And you need to make sure that you understand that as a former military man, that regular court of law don't apply. This is the military. This is the military. You understand? Military justice. Code of military justice. This is what that is. You don't get to do that. That's what I said.
So this is the stuff I don't like. The whole it's like all the show for me when it comes to Stephen A. All that yelling, all that, oh, you can't say that. The guy was making a point. He's making comparisons, which are valid comparisons. And the fact that he just like overtalked him the entire time, the guy couldn't even get a point out because bully Stephen A just literally told him, "No, you can't say that on this show in America." Yes, you can. Why? Because it's freedom of speech. So he didn't say. All right, let's go.
Go ahead and speak.
Okay, what I was saying, though, those illegal orders could potentially be the Mediterranean bombings of those boats.
Did he say that? Did he say that?
No, he did not
That's
say
what
that.
I'm saying.
He didn't say he did. He said he could have. Let's stay on point here, Stephen A. Let's stay on point.
He didn't say it. He didn't say it. You got to say it. You can't just blanketly go out there and accuse him and say, hey, you know what? Don't follow illegal orders. You can't imply that he did do it without saying what they were. And you can't imply that he's going to ask them to do it if you're a military person.
You can imply, Fourth Amendment, they're violating it all the time. Illegal orders, illegal searches and seizures, those are illegal. I don't know who Stephen A. is trying to impress. I don't know who he's trying to impress. I don't know who he's trying to hobnob to, but he never said he never said disobey the orders. He just said you don't have to obey illegal orders, and he got to say it. No, he doesn't have to, because we're seeing them done all the time. Illegal searches and seizures. It's illegal. Breaking the Fourth Amendment. So all right, let's go.
According to what I've read, you can't do that. I could do that. Eugene, if you didn't serve in the military, you could do that. But because he served in the military, he cannot. They live by a different code. Because why? You can't have people on the battlefield questioning orders. Let me ask you a question. Eugene, are you still there? You still there, Eugene? You still there?
I absolutely am.
Let me ask you, Eugene. You think
Yep.
so? You think soldiers wanted to go over to Iraq? You think soldiers wanted to go over to Afghanistan years ago? You think soldiers want to go?
No.
I'm just saying. You think soldiers want to go to different parts of Africa and stuff like that? You think soldiers want to go to these places? Do you really think that? So just imagine for a second. So just imagine for a second if Eugene, you serving in the Marines. And the commander-in-chief gives an order. Okay, we don't like the stuff that's going on there right now. We need you to go over to Qatar. We need you to go over to Iraq. We need you to go over to Iran. And you went like this, why? I don't know, I ain't trying to do that. What you think gonna happen to you, Eugene?
Oh, you'd be court-martialed. And I'm not saying that they shouldn't be court-martialed, but what I am saying is that there are some orders that, when provided, if they look or sound illegal, you have every right to disobey them.
And I'm saying to you, for a sitting senator to say it blanketly, without specificity, to point a finger at the commander-in-chief because of a potential order he may give or an order he may have already given without you being specific about what that illegal order was is not allowed.
It is allowed. Mark Kelly even speaks about it. They took an oath to that exact moment, what he's talking about. So Stephen A is basically saying you have to be specific on this. So basically, you have to be reactive, not proactive. You have to react for future ones to be proactive. That don't fly, Stephen A. He was just reassuring that, guys, if you guys are told in the legal order, you do not have to listen to them. Now, Stephen A is doing his good old first take crap where he just yells and screams and just the loud black guy, which I can't stand that bull crap. But all right, let's finish it.
In our system of military justice. That's what I've been told by every military officer I know.
He always knows somebody.
And the fact that they did that Senator Kelly did that, and they did the other senators and representatives did that in a video is wrong. Just as wrong as Trump is for sitting up there talking about treasonous, seditious, and is punishable by death. Far too excessive, irresponsible on the part of the President of the United States. No excuse for it whatsoever. No excuse. That's what I'm saying. Period. Appreciate the call, though.
Didn't even let the dude finish. Didn't let the guy finish. Clown work. That's clown work to me. But y'all see how he spent. This clip was 5 minutes and 27 seconds. Well, we stopped there. It's 5 minutes and 28 seconds. He spent majority of the clip demeaning and really like yelling out, putting down on Mark Kelly and the other senators for their saying, don't listen to criminal acts. Don't follow illegal orders. And spent literally 10 seconds saying what Trump said was wrong. I spent the same. Now, granted, I will say at least he said what Trump said was wrong. I will say that. But had that same energy because what Trump said was crazy too. And we'll talk. So what I want to see is, because I was like, what? I knew what Kelly said. I didn't hear exactly what he said, and I was like, what actually did Kelly say? Like, what was the video? I didn't see the exact video, and I had to go ahead and do the sleuthing to find the video. Ain't that much sleuthing, but we found it, guys. We found it. So, and let go. This is the video that everyone is talking about. It's all in the news. This is the video.
I'm Senator Alyssa Slotkin.
Senator Mark Kelly.
Representative Chris DeLuzio.
Congresswoman Maggie Goodlander.
Representative Chrissy Houlihan.
Congressman Jason Crow. I was a captain in the United States Navy.
Former CIA officer.
Former Navy.
Former paratrooper and Army Ranger.
Former intelligence officer.
Former Air Force.
We want to speak directly to members of the military
and the intelligence community
who take risks each day to keep Americans safe.
We know you are under enormous stress and pressure right now.
Americans trust their military.
But that trust is at risk.
This administration is pitting our uniformed military
and intelligence community professionals
against American citizens.
Like us. You all swore an oath
to protect and defend this Constitution.
And right now, the threats to our Constitution aren't just coming from abroad, but from right here at home.
Our laws are clear. You can refuse illegal orders.
You can refuse illegal orders.
You must refuse illegal orders.
No one has to carry out orders that violate the law
or our Constitution.
We know this is hard and that it's a difficult time to be a public servant.
But whether you're serving in the CIA,
the Army,
or Navy,
the Air Force,
your vigilance is critical.
and know that we have your back.
Because now, more than ever,
The American people need you.
We need you to stand up for our laws,
our Constitution,
And who we are as Americans. Don't give up.
don't give up.
Don't give up.
don't give up the ship.
As we saw in the video, he didn't say disobey orders. They said you can disobey illegal orders. You can disobey illegal orders. You must disobey illegal orders. Senator Kelly gave an interview and he said, I took an oath to the Constitution, not to a man. The Constitution, to uphold the Constitution of these United States of America, not to the ego of the peach one. That is what he's saying. If it's an illegal order, you can refuse it. You can do that. It's in your right to do that. That's what they're saying. Even if we'll say, he said you must refuse illegal orders, because at the end of the day, it's going to come down to you. We saw, hey, have we not seen a few good men? What happened at the end of that? They went to prison because they did something illegally. The government didn't save them. The government didn't save their behind. They went to prison because they did something illegal. They followed an illegal order and still went to prison. So you must disobey illegal orders. You can. Don't be scared. You can disobey orders that are against the Constitution. And what did the White House have to say about that? I love having the computer where we can show the videos, because it's like it's the visuals help. The visuals definitely help. So what did the White House have to say about it? This is a ad I saw, not an ad, a video I saw, and this is what some of the Democrats had to say about it. Let's go.
It's going to get a lot of us killed. We have kids.
Lawmakers are condemning President Trump's social media posts accusing 6 Democratic lawmakers of sedition punishable by death.
Our laws are clear. You can refuse illegal orders.
The president's comments came in response to this video from the lawmakers with military and national security backgrounds, with a message to concerned members of the military that they do not have to follow unlawful orders.
Don't give up the ship.
The White House clarified that the president doesn't want to see lawmakers executed, but criticized the video.
They are literally saying to 1.3 million active duty service members not to defy the chain of command, not to follow lawful orders.
Y'all saw the same video I saw, right? Where did it say disobey lawful orders? That's the first question I heard because you know that chick lie. She lie like a rug. That's the first thing I said. But check this out.
Actually, what they said is you can refuse an illegal order, which is in the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
But they're suggesting, Nancy, that the president has given illegal orders, which he has not.
Back on Capitol Hill, some Republican leaders have tried to downplay the president's response.
That was a wildly inappropriate thing for so-called leaders in Congress to do, to encourage young troops to disobey orders. I mean, think of what the threat that is to our national security and what it means to our institutions.
Others say it was inappropriate.
I don't think it's really a good idea to talk about jailing your political opponents or hanging them or whatever else.
I don't think the video was smart. I don't think the response to the video was smart. It was not right. And we got to lower the temperature.
The Senate Minority Leader called on Capitol Police to give extra protection to the lawmakers involved.
A poll from Politico and Public First released earlier this month shows a majority of Americans, 55% of those surveyed, expect political violence to increase.
That's because of the tension. That's all. Now, I do say the tension needs to be brought down completely. And so when I hear about how he's telling them not to do, not to follow orders, he's not following. They're telling them not to disobey orders. First thing I think about is Crimson Tide. The first thing I think about is when Gene Hackman was up there just acting crazy, and they had to remove him from his seat of power, because it was Crimson Tide, right? I think it was Crimson Tide. Let me just double check. Yes, it was Crimson Tide. Y'all know I'm an actor, so and I'm definitely a visual guy. So that's when you can refuse illegal orders. Denzel, hey, if Denzel can do it in Crimson Tide, and if Tom Cruise can yell at Jack, what's Jack's name? Oh my gosh, I can't think of his name. Oh, Hugh Jackman is not his name, but anyway, if they can do it in movies, you can do that in real life. No one's saying disobey lawful orders, and that's the part that I don't like about the Trump administration. They do not tell the truth when they talk to the public. I had this thing that you have a responsibility as someone in the public eye to not lead people astray lead people astray. You have the responsibility to tell the truth. I don't care what side you're on. I don't. As long as you're speaking the truth, as long as you don't skew an argument to make you seem better. To sit up there and blatantly say he told them to ignore lawful orders. That is where I have to, you guys need to draw the line, because that's dangerous. I saw an interview. A guy was interviewing his mother and his father, and he said, why should they just follow orders? What if they're illegal? And the parents were like, they should. It's an order. It doesn't matter if it's an illegal order. They should just follow them because Trump gave it to them. That's the dangerous part of it. You're not a representative of the country. You don't follow the country, the Constitution. You're a representative of Trump. You like Trump at that point. It's not, oh, I love my Constitution. I love Trump, and that's the part that's scary, because if you realize, I don't know if you thought, I've thought about this. They love the Constitution, the First Amendment right, and they have you have no complaints about these people when ICE goes and does stuff, the illegal searches and seizures. If y'all have not realized, I keep struggling with search and seizure. I have to repeat it every time because I say searches. I blend search and seizure together. So they don't complain about they're illegal. Illegally searching and seizing people. They don't complain about that, but if they all are for the government go ahead and do it. He told them to do it, go for it, because it doesn't affect them. But if the second the government was to come and say, you know what, we're going to take your guns, they will have a complete fit about why would you tell them to come take my guns? That is my Second Amendment. Why would you take that's when they'll have a problem. And secondly, if you stop their First Amendment, the freedom of speech. But mainly, they'll really have a fit if the government comes and takes their guns. Then they'll be on the side of, I don't like the government. But until it affects their house, they never say anything about it. That's the part that blows me. It blows me. I wonder if y'all, do y'all feel the same way? That you guys see that it's all about following the law until it touches the Second Amendment and the First Amendment. Then it's a problem. They have no problem with ICE until ICE will come to try to take their gun. Homeland Security, they have no problem with those until the DEA. If the DEA and the ATF came to grab their guns, they would have a fit. Red would turn blue real fast, because it wouldn't turn blue, but they'll start writing scathing letters like the farmers are doing to Trump right now. They are not happy with Trump because they voted for something and Trump showed them exactly what's going to happen. He told, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'll put tariffs on beef. I'll put tariffs on this. And now the farmers in Nebraska and the farmers in the red states are pissed off because, I didn't think I voted for this. But you did, though. And so one other video about this, because I thought it was very interesting how they're turning this into basically a lynch mob. You got to, let's go get these people because they said to disobey direct orders. No, they said you can disobey illegal orders. I want to stress that. That's what I want to stress. Check this last video out. And let go.
Because rather than having Mark Esper and Mark Milley in the room to act as a guardrail to Trump's worst instincts, now we have former Fox News anchor Pete Hegseth. Again, the thing Trump is so worked up about this time is the video put out by 6 Democratic lawmakers who served in the military or the CIA, reminding our nation's troops that they can and should ignore unlawful orders from their superiors. And now, of those 6, only Senator Mark Kelly retired at a high enough military rank for the military to be able to call him back to active duty without his consent.
Now, that's the part I wanted to talk about, too. That's scary. Because he's reactionary, and he operates off of emotions. He doesn't like if someone talks about him. He doesn't like if somebody tells him no. He doesn't like when people don't go with him. So he says, of course, like when he said, I want you guys to go and Pam Bondi, I want you to put all these, I want you to get these people and put indictments on them. So he's like, I want to see if I can forcefully bring back Mark Kelly so I can court-martial him. All a court-martial is basically the military judge, an indictment, military style. It's the exact same things. And the guy in this video talks about it a little later. It's basically the exact same procedures as a civilian lawsuit. But that's scary. If you don't like the fact that Mark Kelly told them what to do legally in the Constitution that he swore an oath to. So you don't like what he's saying, so I'm a court martial. He never said anything treasonous, never said anything wrong. But that's the scary part, that you'll bring him out of retirement, you'll force him out of retirement just to court martial him. And then after they court martial him, they'll find he did nothing illegal and they'll have to let him go.
Yesterday, the Pentagon opened an inquiry into Kelly that could result in exactly that. Hegseth calling Kelly back to active duty so they can try to court-martial him. Now, as for the other 5 lawmakers who are outside of the military's legal jurisdiction, today we learned that the FBI has opened its own investigation looking into all 6 of the lawmakers Trump is so angry with. So with no cooler heads in the room this time around, no people to talk Trump out of just how extreme this all is, where does this all go from here?
So, man, that's the part that's effed up. But what did Senator Kelly did? Senator Kelly went on Jimmy Kimmel's show and he said, "Look, I'm not backing down. I'm not cowering from this. I'm not hiding from this. This man has served, and Kelly has actually listed his qualifications on his Twitter page. It's astounding. Like, it's crazy what he did compared to Mr. Pete, the chief of the Department of War. Like, it's the Fox News anchor isn't even in the same league to kiss that boy's to kiss his shoe. He's not even in the league to hold his coattail. But if you kiss enough butt, I guess you'll get. It's not about what you know, it's who you know. So, and that's what that is. But that's just interesting. I would love to hear what certain people say. I would love to hear what a lot of Republicans have to say about that. I would love to hear it. What they think is right, what they think is wrong. I would love to have somebody tell me, oh, you know what? I feel that he shouldn't have said that. I feel like that was not right. Or I feel like I'm interested in seeing what people have to say about that whole thing. I'm going to see if we have any people watching right now. Is there anybody tuned in? Not right now, but we out here though. Okay. I wanted to say we have some comments. No comments over on Facebook, and I don't think there's any comments on YouTube. So with that being said, that's interesting. I would love to know what y'all think about what Senator Kelly has said and how his stance on everything. Because you know what? I'll say this. Democrats have this image of being very passive, very much so just lay down and take it. And when I see Congress people, the Democratic Congress men and women stand up for the rights of themselves and not only themselves but other people. It's like, yes, be strong out here. When I see Jasmine Crockett just letting these people have it, I enjoy every bit of it. When I see AOC and I see Bernie, Bernie Sanders, when I see them stand up for the people, be it both sides, Republican and Democrat, I love it because there's so many yes men, especially that be in the White House. They just yes men, yes women. They just really, anything Trump say, they just like, oh, you should. If you need me to jump, I'll jump. How high, sir? When they know he's wrong. And then it's the uneducated people that spew his garbage. It's the ones that just really, they don't care about anyone else that spews his garbage. And it's wrong. It's just wrong. It's just wrong. So I love when I see Democrats stand up and fight the crap. I wish more journalists would stand up and fight the crap when they hear it's wrong. Like that one journalist, the one woman journalist just said, they didn't say that. They said illegal orders. And then, of course, Levitt had to try to save her behind, but they lie all day long. But thank you, Senator Kelly, for for just having some balls. Pause. All right. With that being said, what else do we got? Oh, I hit this before real quick. Political and social news, voter sentiment, shifting demographics. According to the new poll, a majority of Latino voters now disapprove of Donald Trump. I wonder why. I really, really wonder why, guys. The first time in many years such a shift has been clearly measured. The result highlights growing dissatisfaction among a key demographic group and could influence upcoming elections or policy debates. With that being said, they're also still trying to redistrict. I think North Carolina just did theirs. They're trying to get Republicans at least one more seat. So North Carolina just did theirs. I hear no complaints about gerrymandering until a blue state does it. When a blue state does it, it's a problem. When red states do it, it's okay. Come on, guys. I keep saying it. Let's just be fair down. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Look, if you gonna do dirt, everybody gotta do dirt. Or if you're gonna be clean, everybody gotta be clean. You can't be like, do as I say, not as I do. It don't work. We ain't going for all that. We not going for all that. Chill out on that. Move around. That's all I got for politics for today. Again, I like the first half with the videos. It really makes a difference because you guys can see what the freak I'm trying to talk about. Yeah, we get the whole picture, and it's easy to spice it with the video. So, what do we got in sports? What's up in sports? Well, the NFL has been a ride this year, especially for us Chicago people. When Chicago Bears play good, the NFL is a good place to be. The Chiefs are sucking up the Chiefs are sucking up so bad. The Eagles don't know what's going on. The Cowboys are getting wins. What is happening in the league? We do not know. The Green Bay Packers dominated the Detroit Lions on Thanksgiving. Quarterback Jordan Love threw 4 touchdown passes, two on fourth downs, and Green Bay improved to 8-3-1 with a 31-24 win over the Lions. I think I called it. Didn't I call it last week, guys? I said Detroit would lose to Green Bay. Now, all we need collectively is the Bears to beat the Packers. And this Chicago boy will finally, after years, be back on the bandwagon, baby. I can't even say bandwagon. I never left. I just was disappointed with him. I just packed my gear away and said, when y'all deserve me to be back, I'll be back. But until then, don't call for me. I'll be watching, but I won't be there right now. Kind of like Martin Luther King Jr. on Boondocks. He said, "Y'all see, I see where you're going, but I'm not going with y'all. I'm not doing so. I'll be there." Kind of like when on Megamind, when what's that man's name? I can't think of Brad Pitt's character. When he said, "You know what? I'm gonna just watch from the sideline. What Megamind? You do all the saving. You got it, big fella." So that's me. But hey. You beat them Packers, I will brush out. I already took it out. And you beat the Packers, we in there. That's all I got to say. All right, Dallas Cowboys stunned Kansas City Chiefs in Thanksgiving showdown. In a key Week 13 game, Dallas beats Kansas City 31-28. Dak Prescott outdueled Patrick Mahomes, going 27 of 39 for 320 yards and 2 touchdowns with no sacks allowed. That right there is impressive. No sacks, and we know Andy Reid is a defensive coach. No sacks against what happened with the Chiefs? Where did they go? What transpired? I'll tell you what transpired. Travis Kelce just got old. He got old real fast. He changed his black girl magic to Taylor Swift. He traded in his black girl magic to become a Taylor Swiftie. And that really affected his performance, I think. He hasn't been the same. His performance he got with Taylor Swift, and his performance just went the way of the dodo. I just don't know what happened. He is so focused. I can't be mad at him. He focused on his back. He getting game show promotions, ad commercial. He get ad revenue. Him and his brother got podcast stuff. So he's focused on all of these things. And I don't know if his focus is so much on the football field anymore, people. I don't know. And this just, it ain't the same. They got rid of Tyreek Hill. They got one Super Bowl after that, but after that, it ain't been the same. Travis, what do you focus on, buddy? What do you focus on? Yeah, you got the most popular singer in the world right now, Taylor Swiftie. You missed it. You rock with Taylor. Yeah, now y'all know I rock with Taylor. I rock with the Taylor Swift. But I'm just trying to figure out what happened. And so the Chiefs have just been struggling since the Eagles beat them last year. The truth is the Kansas City Chiefs were really kind of skating the line of, do we deserve to be up here? Last 2 years, because the referees were just helping them. The help the referees were giving them, it was blatant at one point. The Chiefs were winning games by 3 points, 1 point, 2 points, one touchdown. It was every week. I'm like, y'all don't deserve to be where y'all at, especially because how Patrick Mahomes plays. He skirts the line of like, oh, don't hit me. Oh, and like it's really like, why this quarterback will cry about getting hit, but you trying to force every extra yard. If they pop you, that's your fault. And so the referees are really playing into that. And so I've just been like, you guys don't really deserve to be the top dog right now. And right now it shows. So, but the fact that y'all lost to Dallas, I guess y'all Cowboy fans, y'all feeling yourselves right now. Y'all moving. Y'all got 2. That last week when y'all beat Philly, wasn't it? I thought the Cowboys was gonna lose that one. Y'all came back at the last little 2 quarters and y'all beat them, which leads me to Philly. What is up with y'all? What's up with Philly? Y'all had too many cheesesteaks? What's up? What's going on? I heard somebody say when AJ Brown plays good, Jalen Hurts plays bad. When Jalen Hurts plays good, AJ Brown plays bad. We got to figure out what y'all doing. Well, y'all got to figure it out. My Bears just beat y'all, so I don't care what y'all figure out. The Bears is the kings of the North right now, so y'all lost. But Philly, y'all got to figure it out. What's going on? Y'all lost today. Y'all didn't even have. There was no time in the game where y'all controlled it. Some of the reporters said they didn't even look like they were prepared to play that game. They didn't look like they wanted to be there. Now, granted, the temperature was 30 degrees in Philly, but y'all should have been trying to. It's the Bears. But I also made a statement a little while ago. It's the teams y'all be like, oh, it's just the Bears. It's just the Raiders. It's just the Browns. Them the ones that will come back to bite you. Those the ones that you'll choke on. I'm just saying. Cincinnati Bengals upset Baltimore Ravens. Joe Burrow, he back, baby. Joe is back. He returned strong with Burrow back under the center after injury. The Bengals beat Baltimore 32-14 on Thanksgiving night, boosting their playoff hopes. I don't know what happened to the Ravens. Lamar got hurt, and once he came back, the team the team has been in disarray. The team has been they have been smoking something, and it ain't the football field. Boy, they have been shucking up the field horribly. To the point where Lamar he took all the TVs, the game systems out the locker room. He said, we start winning, we'll get those back. But until then, we don't deserve none of that stuff. Lamar has spoken. Now, people are saying, wait, Lamar, are you not the golden child anymore? Are you not the one we thought you were? Are you not the Messiah for Baltimore? That's the problem. You should have been putting your trust in Jesus and not in Lamar. But I'm just saying. They are wondering what's going on. I'm wondering too. Lamar, that is a special type of quarterback. He is a beast. But they're not clicking right now. It's not working. Their defense ain't even defensing right now. Their offense ain't offensing. So basically, there's no fences anywhere. Y'all need to go to Home Depot. Put it together. Go to Lowe's. Buy a fix-it kit for the fence. Fix all your fences. Put your fences in the fence fixer and get it together. That's what we got to say about that. Come on, baby. Y'all know what y'all need to do. Start winning. Get the Madden back in the locker room. And y'all will be all right. All right, well, we go over that. Now y'all know what we got to do. We got to go over our NFL. We got to talk about who do we think going to win. What the schedule looking like this week? No, we are almost done. We got, 5 games to go? Is it 5 games? This is week. Yeah, we got 5 more weeks. This is week 13. Week 13 to 18. So we got the Packers and the Lions. And I said the Packers going to beat the Lions. We got the Bengals and the Ravens. I don't know what I said. I didn't even know Joe Burrow was back. So, hey. Now we got the Saints and the Dolphins. I think the Saints going to win that one. We got the Falcons and the Jets. I think the Falcons going to win that one. We got the Rams and the Panthers. I think the Rams are going to win. The Panthers, y'all are just Bryce, whatever the last boy name is. He just that ain't it. That's not it, y'all. That is not it. So yeah, let's go ahead and get that to the Rams, and then we got at that Cardinals and the Bucks. You listen here again. I told y'all. I was team Buck at the beginning of the year. Baker Mayfield was baking. You know what it is? I don't know what he baking no more. The cake that he put into the oven, they must have been jumping around, so that mug fell. He ain't baking jack right now. He baking a bag of crap. The Bucks are not it. Cardinals for this win, baby. Then we got the Bills and the Steelers. I just don't believe in the Steelers right now. I don't think y'all got it with Aaron Rodgers. I don't know why y'all wouldn't pick them. Bills. That's what it is. Bills in 4 quarters. Broncos and the Commanders. I'm saying Broncos. Because, again, Mariota's at the lead. He's at the helm right now. But he just didn't do it for me. So I got the Broncos. And the Broncos are definitely a team to play. They are a team that they got some smoke. We got the 49ers and the Browns. All right, here we go. 49ers and the Browns on Sunday at 10 o'clock a.m. Darn it, I'm going to be at the free. Be at church. So, Shador's starting this game. Stefanski finally said Shador's going to start, and we shall see. This is where the real show is going to show itself. The real competition, the realness is going to show in Shador's game. You play for the 49ers, who have a decent defense, is a decent team in just period. So, Shador, if you want to cement your position in this year, in 2025, make sure you go out and win this game. Defense, I need y'all, again, offensive line, I need for y'all to do y'all best protection. Y'all best playing. Protect the boy Shador so he can go out and ball out. Because y'all don't complain about him, but everybody else does. Rex Ryan has nothing good to say about this boy. It's a guy on Twitter. His name is John Root. He devotes his entire life for the last some odd weeks to bashing Shador Sanders. It's such a hypocritical move to me because he said, first thing on this page is, let's go to it. I'm all for it. Why not? It's my channel. It's my news. If I could find it. Where you at, John? You just popped up a little while ago. Don't worry about it. So, first thing this man does, he says he pins, which I'm with. He's a Christian, so he pins Christians, football players that give honor to God. He did one. CJ Stroud he spent like 2 seconds in our give honor to God. Another person give honor to God. Right under that, talks about Shador. He does a clip where Shador was like, "Oh, if I just won this off of 1 week of practice, just think what if I had more time." He talked about how there's no humility in this guy. What most of the people do, no humility in this guy. Look, he just needs to be humble himself. Blah 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 blah. So the interview was like 7 minutes long, right? 5 to 7 minutes long. They clipped that last little 10 seconds of him saying, "This is just a week of practice. Just think what I did if I had more." The first 3 minutes of this interview was him talking about God, him talking about him being with his teammates, and all we was doing was spending time just talking about how good God is. Didn't clip. Now, this guy's somebody who honestly he says he's a Christian and posting about how other athletes are really talking about God, and yet you missed 3 minutes of Shador Sanders praising the Lord, talking about God, and you didn't. And then he tries to go and justify why he didn't talk about it. I don't even want to hear your justifications because it's some BS at this point. John Root, Johnny boy. So, again, I'm sorry, I digressed because I just get sick of people just really being haters to be a hater. Y'all just be hating to hate. Oh, he's entitled and he's ungrateful and he's showboating. I don't hear none of y'all say when Jackson Darby doing it. Nothing. When Scatterboo was Scatterboo and y'all was cheering that. Baker Mayfield get up there and just do it. Again, I was rocking with Baker at the beginning of the year. He was cocky in that thing, boy. Y'all wasn't saying Jack. Y'all was cheering that on. When a Shador Sanders stays in his lane, don't say Jack. He'll smile. Oh, he's smiling wrong. Don't say nothing. Rex Ryan like, oh, you don't need to say nothing. Why? He asked, why are you moping on the field after you lost? The boy, that was the first game he was trying to prove something, and yet he still does everything wrong in Rex Ryan's eyes. Rex, shut the freak up. That's what you can do, Rex. Shut the freak up. I could say something else, but I don't curse. So whoever does curse, just fill it in for me. But anyway, I'm sorry. So Shador, do your thing, play some ball. What do I think gonna win between the 49ers and the Browns? I'm gonna say the Browns because this boy Myles Garrett is balling out of his mind. He is 5 sacks away from the record. That's a sack a game. If y'all think that crazy, that freak of a man that ain't gonna get 5 sacks, he gonna get 5 sacks in the next 2 games. He is going to demolish. God willing, nothing bad happen to him. He is going to demolish that record, and he deserves it. That he getting paid. Yeah, he deserves it. That's why he got paid. That's why he getting paid. Crazy athletic. He's a crazy athlete. So yeah, Browns in 4. We got Jaguars and the Titans. Oh, 2 sucky teams. I'm going with the Jaguars. Titans are garbage. Got the Vikings and the Seahawks. Man, I really need to pay attention to the Seahawks. I keep saying I need to pay attention to the Seahawks. But I'm going to go with the Vikings. The Raiders and the Chargers. Y'all already know the Raiders are garbage. They are basura. They are going to lose. Chargers in 4. And the New York Giants and the Patriots. We got your boy, James Winston. He a funny guy. I can listen to that little country dude all day long. He's funny, optimistic as all get out, but I don't think y'all gonna win that one. I wanted to, but I think the Patriots gonna win that one. So prove us wrong, James. Prove us wrong. With that being said, that's all we got for the NFL. Though. Anything new with the college football, NCAA? Nothing has changed really. Well, a few things have changed, but the top 4 have not moved. They have been the same since the last few weeks. Only thing that's changing is the fact that they keep winning teams and they're not losing. That's the only thing that's changing. So sitting at the top, the latest CFP ranking, November 25th, kept the top 5 unchanged. The Ohio State Buckeyes sitting at 11-0. Indiana Hoosiers 11-0. They are balling. Texas A&M Aggies 11-0. They are kicking behind. And then we got Georgia Bulldogs 10-1 and Texas Tech Red Raiders 10-1. These boys ain't playing no games with y'all. This is going to be a great playoff season. I cannot wait to see what these top 5 teams are going to do. I can't wait to see what the Ohio State Buckeyes, and don't forget the are going to do. So the main change inside the top 10, Oregon Ducks, which I'm a fan of, y'all know this, moved up from number 7 to number 6 while after a win against USC and the USC Trojans, while Ole Miss Rebels dropped from 6 to 7. Not bad. Y'all still in the playoff run, and I think this is like the last week. So let's go. Who won today? What's Dak Prescott's team? Is it Ole Miss? They Ole Miss, right? Yeah. They beat who? They beat today. I can't remember. They beat somebody. Yeah, they always beat somebody, right? That's your job. Just win, guys. Just win. So we should see the college playoffs, which I am so happy they instilled that because I was sick of that whole 4-game system. I was sick of the Rose, but I was sick of the automatic SEC championship. I was sick of that crap. And then the four elimination the championship, I was sick of that because no matter what Alabama did, they were always number 4 or 3, 2, or 1. No matter who they lost to, they always put them in there because of the schedule of play puts them in there. So now top 12 gets us where we need to get to. I am for it. That's where ball is balling. That's where the rubber meets the road. That's where the underdog can actually beat the contender. That's what I'm liking. I love it. I like it. I want more of it. What do we got in basketball? All right. Los Angeles Lakers clinched the top spot in their NBA Cup group with the emphatic 135-118 win over the Los Angeles Clippers. Star Luka Doncic scored 43 points, 13 assists, and 9 rebounds. Yo, he is unstoppable. And that's not even it. Austin Rivers 31 points. It's what's going on here. And LeBron scored 20-something points. I don't have that stat here. I didn't say that part. Did I? No. But with LeBron being LeBron, he's still the top 10 player, and he's still at 40, top 10 player in the league. Insane. And you got Luka playing lights out. These two are, it is, if I liked basketball, it'd be the time for me, especially being in LA. But I don't like basketball. But it's crazy, but I couldn't tell y'all who played for the Bulls. I don't even know what they look like. The Bulls players could walk past, every person on the team could walk past my front door right now, and I wouldn't know who they were. I think they were Mormons. I couldn't tell you who they were. But James Harden, now with the Clippers, delivered one of the season's standout performances, 55 points. That boy scored 55 points, including 10 three-pointers. And he's supposed to be old, setting a new franchise record and showing that even in his 17th season, he can still explode offensively. I just don't like the fact that he flopped. No, not the flop. He does that that bull crap, the pump fake, then jump in and do it. I hate that crap. But I don't know if they do it no more. Like he does it like that. But again, I don't watch basketball like that. But still, 55 points in your 17th season. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing. Off the court, there was drama. The special court installed for the NBA Cup. You know that tournament that the NBA installed. I don't even get it. I don't understand it. But okay, it's like college at that point. But okay, the NBA Cup games at the Lakers' home arena was pulled for the use. I'm sorry, reading it all wrong. All right, let's try it again. Off the court, there was drama. The special court installed for the NBA Cup games at the Lakers' home arena was pulled from use after players criticized it being dangerously slippery, raising some safety concerns ahead of the playoffs. I'm like, the playoffs? Playoffs? Yeah, we can't even win the game. That's the tournament stuff. I'm like, how's the playoffs? They just started the season this last month. Yeah, it's the tournament crap. But if that's y'all thing, go for it. But y'all know I don't. That's why I need to get some more sports people in here so we can talk a well-rounded sports. Because y'all know I love football and I don't like basketball. I can talk to y'all about wrestling. We can talk about wrestling. I'm not even talking about the WWE wrestling. I'm talking about real wrestling. That's a dog sport. I can talk to you. We can talk about UFC. We can talk about just basketball is the only thing I can't talk about, and baseball ain't because I don't watch baseball. And I don't. Hockey gives me heart palpitations. I can't watch hockey. Hockey, watching the Blackhawks, literally hurts my heart. It stresses me out. I don't need a heart attack. I don't. So we can't. No, we don't got to do that. But that young boy on the Blackhawks, balling, getting paid. Why was I about to turn that off? Wrong thing. Oh, that's why. And that's all we have for sports. What's going on in entertainment? I only have one little small thing I want to talk about entertainment. Was there anything big that popped up this week in entertainment? I'm not sure. Outside of the long-awaited Stranger Things season 5 has finally dropped. They dropped 4 episodes this week. Did you guys binge it? I did not, and I will not. I have a strict code. I watch the show when the show is over, so I don't have to be teased and strung along like the rest of you people. I'd rather wait. So I'm not doing with it. Season 5, part 1 of Stranger Things dropped on Netflix on November 26th. The first 4 episodes are now live. The premiere sparked a massive surge in viewership, and Netflix reportedly experienced a brief outage due to the high demand. I know y'all was flipping out. Everybody was watching it. Not me. I'll wait. And I wasn't going to talk about it. I'll talk about a little bit. One of my actor boys, he called me. He was like, yo, do you know how much they making for this 5th season? He had an audition for Netflix for Stranger Things, and unfortunately, he didn't get that one. But he was talking about, he said, you know how much they making for this season? I was like, what? But to each actor, between $5 and $10 million for this season alone. Crazy. And it's only 10 episodes. Or is it 12 episodes? 4. It should be 4 and 4. It's between 10 and 12 episodes. That's crazy. Man, congrats for y'all. I don't really, and so if you Google it, you can see what they're making per episode. But I wasn't gonna get that information because I don't like counting people's pockets. I just don't like it. It's irrelevant. It's stupid. Why count their pockets like that? So for you to tell me for him to tell me that's what they're getting, okay, that's something that's good to know because I'm an actor. We're actors. So knowing the going rate for per episodes when you are A-lister or you have a hit show is good to know because that's what we strive for as actors in the entertainment business. I strive to know what I need to. Oh, that's standard. So let me keep my skills up so I can make sure my talent is great so I can get paid for my talents. I keep hitting that thing. So let's see one quick second while I look at and I can't even ask my correspondent because he just started streaming. He's like, go. If you guys, after we get off the TV show, if you guys want to jump over to Twitch and look at Time Bomber, you can see my correspondent, Aaron Time Bomber Fletcher, do his thing. And he's playing, I don't know what game he's playing today, but let's see. I got to double check to see if there's any entertainment news. I completely forgot after I did the Stranger Things. Let's see what comes up. Let's go down, baby. Let's go. Oh, so I gave us some homework last week, but I didn't do it myself. I didn't watch in the movie sphere. I did not watch Avatar because I had to watch the second one. I failed you guys. But we also talked about Wicked. Wicked for Good shatters box office records. The musical sequel. The musical sequel had a massive domestic opening around $150 million. Yeah. That does it. Yep. Making it becoming one of the biggest November debuts ever for a musical film. It's now among the highest grossing musical adaptations of all time. Talked about the final season of Stranger Things already. If y'all are interested, a new docuseries is coming up. Sean Combs, The Reckoning lands on Netflix. December 2nd. I'm good. That's like when Surviving R. Kelly. The first one came out, I watched it, interested. The second one came out, I was like, y'all are just doing a money grab. Now move around. All right. Streaming and TV releases ramps up for holiday season. I read that already. That's not interesting. Bam. Something about Bollywood. Okay, the biggest thing was Wicked. That was the biggest thing in Stranger Things. Oh, yeah, and also that docuseries, that's the one made by 50. 50 is doing that one. And that's the biggest troll of himself. So maybe that will be good because it's 50 talking about everybody else. Because 50's a troll and you can't do anything about it because he'll fight you for it. I almost said speaking about fighting. Look. Speaking about fighting, guys, be in the gym. I'm going to say this, and then we can go ahead. But I need for you guys to really, really get in the gym, because people will try to test you. And they'll take your kindness for weakness, and they'll try you. And it'll catch you off guard. And you should be, as I told someone, I am not to be effed with. So you need to get in the gym. So therefore, no one will F with you. And be ready at all times. That's all I got to say. So, that's all I got to say about that. Be like 50 out here. Be ready. So, guys, that's all we have for the news. It was a great week. Hope y'all enjoyed y'all Thanksgiving weekend. Hope y'all enjoyed all the football. Having 18 weeks of football, it gives us a lot of football to watch. It's a lot of football to watch. What are y'all eating for dinner tonight? I didn't even get any leftovers from yesterday, so I'm hungry right now, and I got to go to the gym. But I am missing on all the. I need some food, and I have nothing in the refrigerator. I need some food. I need some food. All right, y'all. With that being said, I hope y'all enjoy y'all week. Hey, always looking for correspondence. If you are interested in joining the What's Up team, part of the political correspondent, the sports correspondent, or the entertainment correspondent, or you just want to go up here and chat and listen to us and just have a great time, please, by all means, email me, DM me, let me know, call my phone, hit my line. We can make this thing great. But until y'all do, it'll just be me. But I'm always welcome and waiting for y'all to come on through. So, with that being said, I hope y'all have a beautiful week. I can't wait to talk to y'all next weekend. Hey, follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Facebook. Follow me on Twitch. IfInc_INC. Where all the fun be. Oh, bars. So, if you want to tune in on Twitch, I'll be streaming on Twitch tonight, streaming music from my from the studio. But until then, hopefully see y'all soon. And y'all know how we ended it everywhere on the If studio, in the If world. Be good, be cool, and be HC. Peace. Hit him with a clap. And we out.